Hello and welcome to another fun-filled knife adventure. Hooray! So today we're going to be taking a look at a Bridgeport. This is the Bridgeport 1827 FL. Comes with a little towel, silica, an extra set of black hardware including the pivot and the insert for the side that you don't have the clip on. So that's cool. And then we have the knife itself. So this is a 20 CV knife, blade length of, they're saying 3.3 inches, overall length 7.5 inches. It does have a hollow grind, you can feel on it. Super cool looking knife, just minimalist look, sleek lines, great jimping on it. This is OEM'd by Kubi, so if you like Kubi, you will like the way this knife feels. Super good action, almost drop shut, just a perfect amount of tension. Can't ask for any more on a front flipper. You don't have to use any wrist, just your thumb. You can do that one finger thing if you're good at it. I can't ever get it. Well, I just always use my thumb. But I'm sure if you're good at it, you could get to it. It sticks out enough. A nice stone washed finish on everything. The blade, the scales. The clip has some lines milled in it. I don't know if you can see that. I'm sure you can. It does have the lock bar relief external, like most knives. It's not super heavy and it's not super light. I don't know if they did any milling. Yes, they did take lots of pockets out on this side. I can't tell on the... Yes, there's milling on both sides. Got good 30% to 40% lockup. No lock rock side to side or up and down. Like I said, it almost drops shut. It's got the perfect amount of tension. Let's do a few measurements here. Let's get a weight on it. So the weight is 3.64 ounces due to that milling. And let's get some size on it. Overall length is 7 5/8, so 7.6, approximately, they say 7.5. Blade length looks like, yeah, not quite 3.5, so maybe 3.3, just like they said. Come to the front of the scales up here. Let's get the calipers out. Let's see what we got here. Blade length, cutting edge from right there to the tip, 3.13. And then that 3.3, yes, is about right to the front of where the scales start. Let's see, the widest point of the knife without the clip is 0.478. And then the widest point with the clip is 0.620. Let's see, we got up here at the top of the blade, I guess that's just as thick, 0.120. And then down behind the edge is all the way down to 0.016. All right, so that gives you some measurements. Let's do a couple of size comparisons here. Standard, PM2, and you got your PM3. It's a little larger than the PM3 and smaller than the PM2. Here's a Kaiser Cormorant. It is larger than that. Here is a Spyderco Smock. It is a little smaller in the handle size and probably the blade size. Blades are pretty close on the Smock. Here is the Shaman. Here is a Kaiser T1. Blade lengths are pretty close. Handle's a little bigger on the Bridgeport. Here is a Militol. The handle is a little longer on the Militol as well as the blade. And then here's the Walmart Wugout. Very similar in blade length and handle length. The Bridgeport's a little longer. Let's see if it came sharp. I've already used this piece of paper a few times. Oh yeah. Kubi usually does a pretty good job of sharpening their knives, so this one is no exception. So plenty sharp to start out with. Like I said, it is 20 CV. It doesn't really say what the HRC is on it. I'm sure you could look up some Kubi stats and they would probably be pretty close. Yeah, super cool knife. I like the minimalist design of it. That front flipper is very easy to use, along with the reverse flick and regular flick. Well, there you go. So you can get in there and get to it, but it's not very convenient. Luckily, I reverse flick, and I'm sure that's why they made that front flipper. It's weird. I think it's the D10 is not overly strong. You can hear it. It does have a nice D10. It's clicking into place there. It's not overly strong. I don't feel like the lock bar tension is what's keeping you from flipping it with regular flick. Yeah, I really can't get. Okay, if you get down there at the end of it, you can flick it open. I guess after use, you get more used to it. I mean, it's very easy to reverse flick and front flick. So you're not going to have a problem opening the knife. I just have a problem opening the knife. So yeah, let's see, anything else we can talk about? Oh yeah, Bridgeport. They have a few new models coming out. I've actually pre-ordered a couple of their, it's called a Bodhi LL. And they have a pre-order going on their website, bgptknife.com. You can get it for $135. It is a 14C28N in titanium with lots of micro milling. It is a 3.3 inch blade, same as this, 7.5 inch. And it is a cool looking knife. It has a front flipper and a flipper tab, but it's cut out and recessed so that it doesn't stick out all ugly. And looks like it's got about the same opening hole. They have two different versions of it, and I actually pre-ordered both of those. It says coming soon, spring of 2025. It is also OEM'd by Kubi. It says it's a liner lock, not a frame lock. And it says it comes in rough stone washed or black washed. So I got one of each. One has a black washed blade. They both have, and black pivot and hardware. And the other one has the stone washed blade, same as this one, and a stone washed pivot and hardware. So yeah, go check that out. It's called a Bodhi LL pre-order. And they have, they're selling a bunch of scales for a knife that they came out with, the 395 LL. And they have about 15 different scale options that you can buy now for $25 for scales. So it's good to see a company that's supporting their products and putting out add-ons. I think Kubi must be giving a good price to these people for the quality of the knife you're getting. This 1827 FL was a little more expensive. This one was $245. It's possible because of the blade steel. Can't imagine it being that much more expensive. It could just be also because it was one of some of their first batch and they've gotten a better deal as time goes on with Kubi. I got this one a little cheaper than that, so I wasn't going to pay that full $245 price. But anyway, they have one's $145 now for their new models. So yeah, good knife to check out if you haven't. I'm planning on carrying this one a lot. I like Kubi knives. I like the action of them. I like the feel of this knife. I like the size of it. I can get 4 fingers on it about perfectly. That jimping feels great. Feels very solid. I like the blade shape. I like the shape of the lines of the knife. I like the fact they took the time to make that little insert for the pocket clip. I like the fact that you can reverse the pocket clip. And not much I don't like about this knife. Centering is perfect. Yeah, everything about it seems great. Appreciate you watching my video. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch me when you could be doing anything. It means a lot to me. If you'd hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate it if you haven't. And hit that thumbs up. It'll help the algorithm get more people to see my videos. I'm pushing for that 1,000 subscribers mark, and then I'm going to do a knife giveaway. I'm also going to start doing some live videos some night every week. Maybe not every week, maybe every other week. But yeah, we're going to get into just some knife talk and maybe some modifications live and some anodization and stuff live. So look forward to that in the upcoming weeks. And I hope everybody had a great new year and has an even better 2025 than you had 2024. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.